All right, hi Liz. So this is how you have your summer drives, your primary and your backup, and how you keep them in sync without having to worry, and you're using chronosync. So, all right, I made some 2 drives. Here's primary number 1, backup number 2. You're going to call them whatever you call them, but you're also going to label the drives on the outside of the drives so that you're clear. And then ignore all these folders. You're going to have this one folder. You're going to call it whatever you call it. Maybe you call it Summer 2021 Lightroom Catalog. Your backup drive will have that folder as well. You could call that folder backup, so that was absolutely clear if you wanted to. I've never done that, but that seems fun. Okay, and then you go to chronosync, and these are all the syncs I've made. You can ignore those. You're only going to need one of these for this set of drives. And so file new synchronizer. You with me? And then you're going to call it what you're doing and where it's going from and where it's going to, so that your future syncs you won't get confused. So we'll call this Summer Lightroom from primary number 1, or whatever you call your drive, to backup number 2, or whatever you call your drive. Okay, you've got them both plugged in at the end of the night. So you synchronize at the end of the day. So, okay, hold on. Okay, so now you have to create your sync. Left side is where it's going from. See, left to right. Right side is where it's going to. Ignore everything. Ignore everything except for choose. So you go to choose. You go find your drive, primary. You go find the folder, Summer 2021, and you select. And then synchronized deletions, you want to leave that off. Basically, if you delete stuff as you're moving along, or you move stuff around, it won't be synced on the backup. So the backup will be larger, but it's good because you're holding on to the stuff just in case you need it. And then you choose your backup. Again, go find that drive, backup, and the folder that you want it in, and you hit select. And then at the end of the day, when you're done with your work, you hit the big arrow button, and it starts to sync. And so it'll scan through the drive looking for what's different, what's new. It's really fast. I don't know how it's like faster than moving files in the regular Apple way. But at the end, it'll run through. You can see all the things that are syncing. There's the files. It makes a nice noise at the end. Ding. And it gives you a report. And so what I often do on my multi-day events is I'll plug in the drives, I'll hit the sync, I'll go to bed, I'll wake up, I check the report. The report will just stay here until you say okay. Okay? And so, done. And so you have, just to be clear, this is how you have to set up your catalog. Or you should, I'm recommending that everything is under the folder. Right? Here's your backup. Everything's under the folder. Now that all showed up. Basically, your catalog, right? You got your helper, your previews, your catalog is under your, the Summer 2021 folder, and all your photos. Maybe you have them by date, maybe you have them by subject, I don't know. But all your photos are under that folder as well. So that way, when you sync, you're syncing from one single location. Does that make sense? And when you move this catalog, it will move as a single unit. All the metadata is under the photos, right? All those little sidecar files live under here as well. You're not going to lose your previews or anything you've done. Self-contained. So there you go. That's how you sync using, what is this? Chronosync. And then if you close it down, right, you just go open it up, and you can open up your last one. It'll be right here. You open it up, and you say run. Well, mine should be pretty darn synced because I just synced it, and done. Processed no files, encountered no errors. Okay, does that make sense? And it's only one payment. It's not a monthly payment. I bought this years ago. I've never paid them anything else since. Still works great. Okay, have fun.